said it took me 2 weeks to figure out what I wanted to do in life when I was a young man. What my aim was, what kind of, I don't know, he just said, what was my aim? He said, it took me 6 or 7 hours a day for 2 weeks. And I thought, shit, that's giving it quite a lot of thought, you know? Have I ever given it that much thought? I said, no, of course not. So that's why he's telling us this. He told us something else. It's about food. The way they talk is astonishing. He was an accountant for the Indian government in charge of pay of the troops. He had 1,000 accountants working under him. You follow me? Listen. You follow me undivided, or you do?
I'm listening.
All right. So he says, I was assigned an orderly cook in the field. That means that they sent a guy to put a tent next to me to be my cook. When he arrived, I told him to always be chanting the names of God. I'll get into it another time soon. That's, anyway, I'm talking about, it's like, Jo Narinjanokka Radhakar Sohak Satya. It's talking in Sanskrit, the original English language, calling to God the way that the first men on earth remembered their Lord in their prayers. After coming into the physical, the first man to come into the physical world, that's the language they duplicate. They preserved it for centuries. It's oral only. You can't read it in books. Nobody will ever tell you. So, they, anyway, he says, here's the story. He said, all went well for a couple weeks, and then one night I was having trouble getting into my meditation. That means he couldn't get into a trance. He couldn't forget the body. If you were sick or a lot of traffic noise, whatever, you can't forget the body. You can't get into the trance. If you get really good at it, you can. You can walk it down the street. Eventually you'll be able to be on 2 or 3 things at once. You'll be like walking down the street and everything will be self-illuminated at night because you're in the astral plane. You can see in the dark. Even though you're just walking along in that same old body, the eyes can't see in the dark.
So that's how they train.
The astral eyes can see in the dark.
Yeah.
So listen. So anyway, so he says, so at last, I picture this guy. He's the mellowest guy in the world. I'll tell you about it. So he wouldn't even kill an ant. That was quite very, very low guy. So this is an astonishing story. He says, I shook him awake.